channel.
Alright guys, thanks for staying with us and welcome back to the channel. Finally, we'll bring you the best and nothing but the best of every sporting event, from fans reaction to pre and post match analysis. Trust me, we'll bring it to you as they happen. Of course, I have AY Baba here with me and official.
Yeah,
guys,
good morning.
Like I said this morning, yes, just like we reported yesterday, we are going to be without Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman in our forthcoming Unity Cup. And now we are having news that another striker has surfaced the internet, and this person has a lot to offer. Official, I want to start with you real quick on this one.
Yes, like you rightly said, yesterday we reported that Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen will not be a part of the squad that will be participating in the Unity Cup and the friendlies because of their league standings, where they will be finishing the league too close to the competition, where EY brought us the FIFA rules surrounding those kind of effects. And I was thinking more of transfers, because if you're looking at Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen, they have to leave their club. So probably that's one of those reasons why they will be excused in order to go and sort their future out before the Unity Cup and everything, so that they can do all those things. And I've always clamored for new players, especially in this kind of friendlies, that there's nothing at stake, so we can know what other players have to offer. And the thing is, we can exclusively confirm, according to Ongo Nigeria, that Akpom, you understand, will be one of those names that will be joining the Super Eagles in the forthcoming Unity Cup. And I was looking at Akpom because when earlier this season, when Galatasaray play Ajax, as at that time he was at Ajax, but now he's on loan at Lille in the French league, where they played against Galatasaray, and we saw those pictures with him and Osimhen, and it was an interview where he talked about him having switched allegiance from England to Nigeria since he was 25 years old, but now he's 29. That's about 5-6 years ago, and he has been waiting ever since for his call up. According to him, his passport, all those have been done. He's just waiting for a formal and official call up to the Super Eagles, but it has never come, even when he has been playing at one of the best football of his career, because we saw what he has done at Ajax for the past 3 seasons. Now at Lille, not going rosy, because in his last 11 matches he has scored just 2 goals, and so he's going to be one of those names in the Super Eagles. And I'm looking at the advantages and the disadvantages. Talking about advantages, is a different type of striker, a fighter that likes to fight for the ball, strong on the ball, a different type of striker, in the sense that that he can play from the left, right, or down the middle, more technically good, like, should I say, better than Osimhen technicality. I'm not talking about putting the ball at the back of the net now. Trying those hold-up plays where you see that type of Benzema-like of striker that likes to drop and play with the midfielders. And I'm looking at, with the kind of midfielders we like, with the kind of way Erisika likes to set up, it will be actually good in a two-way striking. But what do I know? He's still left for Erisika Chelle to do the needful. But as it stands, Chuba, according to Ongo Nigeria, will be one of those names we're going to see in a new formed Super Eagles attack come the ending of May. Okay,
right. We've always talked about bringing fresh leg, new players to this kind of competition. Do you see Chuba coming into this picture?
Yes, I didn't see it coming, but it won't be a bad one.
Yeah,
I think 108 goals in 388 games.
Yes,
total. It's not bad.
Not bad.
I think he started his career with Arsenal Academy. We saw they were humiliated by the Farmers.
Just recently, yes.
PSG yesterday night, and I think he has had a fantastic spell, especially in the English league. For teams like Brentford, Middlesbrough particularly. I think he had 28 goals.
He scored very well.
He had a fantastic stint.
That is what got the move to Ajax.
So he had. He has mastered the English league well, so I think he's struggling with the French
league a little bit.
So I think since the Unity Cup is going to be held in Brentford Stadium, which is still the English, I think,
where he likes to.
So I think we'll see the best of him. No doubt, he's got quality on his side. I think age is not on his side.
Yes.
Most people argue that
29 years old.
What is the sustainability?
Age is nothing.
Because if you look at it, if you are calling a 29-year-old for a friendly, are you saying we'll keep seeing him
in the subsequent important matches?
So that's why most people subscribe for younger players, like the likes of Gift Urban and the like. But if this report is anything to go by through, I think the Chelle knows what he wants to do with Chuba. We saw the meeting between him and Osimhen. They had a lot of conversation.
A lot.
So I think it will not be a bad added name if he's called up into the list so far.
I think Charles. I think one of the key things we have to take into this figure is for the fact that Chuba himself has said he has made himself available for the Super Eagles. You understand? Because he has been loud in the media of recent, saying that yes, I've done my passport. I've been waiting for the official call up. And there was a time he even said he was actually better than some Nigerian strikers making the list.
Yeah.
You understand? Though he didn't put name to the to the distance, but I'm definitely sure Osimhen is not one of them. You understand? But looking at the current record of strikers who got to the Super Eagles after Victor Osimhen, you can actually argue that how many of them have 100+ career goals is part of it. I think the only disadvantage, when I was talking about the advantage and disadvantage, I think the only disadvantage in this picture is for the fact that he's a 29 years old. How long can we have him in the Super Eagles? But I've always said in my own books that tournament football is different from league football. If you can have a player that can give you 6 to 7 years, I say 6 to 7 solid games, which is a normal run of a tournament football to win something. I don't mind that you giving me 50, 60, 17 appearances without winning nothing. Because you look at the current crop of Super Eagles players, 80 caps, 70 caps, like Iwobi and the rest. But what are they won? Nothing. What do you have to show for it? Nothing. More like the back in the days when we see, we're talking about legends now, and we just hear 30 caps, AFCON winner, 20 caps, AFCON winner. You understand? Semi-finalist, 20 caps. But now we are seeing 60, 70 caps. No, nothing to show for it. So I don't mind 6, 7, 8 to 10 matches. So far, you have something to offer. And the whole idea is not just to come and start in the Super Eagles. It's to have an understudy for Victor Osimhen in case. You understand? Victor Osimhen is not happening, and
understudy at 29.
It doesn't mean. Okay, it doesn't mean. Okay, now for Nigeria, now person will get money the other brother. No reason now. But breadwinner, now person will get money. Don't be my age.
Official and AY personally, like you said, official. I don't want to use age as an yardstick for this thing.
Yeah,
I think for me, it's about performance.
Yes,
it's about what you can bring to the table. So if you can give me goals, you can give me assists, you can give me performance, I think you deserve to be in that sport, regardless of whether you are 29 or 30.
Leave AY they talk of age. The understudy will get 22. Victoria Boniface, is it working?
No, I'm saying there are other better ones. You understand that Victor Boniface is not scoring yet, but we've talked about Giftoban, we've talked about
no doubt.
Desas, we've talked about a lot of them. Sitolu now, see what he's bringing. So I think understudy might not be the right word.
What is okay? Then let me correct you.
I want him if he's added to the team. No doubt he has deserved it long time ago. Yeah, you understand. So, but if you are calling him understudy,
so definitely will not start. AY for Nigeria, me and you know say breadwinner and a person will get money by not by age, but that's by the way. I think personally for him, it's that kind of call up that is just. Let us reward you with something. If you look at more like Dan Bonn of Newcastle, recently rewarded with a call up by Thomas Tuchel. He has done a lot. Getting old, you understand. He has done everything right in the last few years, but nothing is happening. How do you retire without an international listing? When you know be Ateta, you understand. When you know be Ateta, I think it's an Arsenal thing.
That's savage.
I think that is where the Arsenal connectivity is coming from. Because if you look at him, he's an ex-Arsenal player.
I'm glad that he has watched that Arsenal blood in him, because look like the team is cost. But we are glad that he's no more.
He has watched it, because if you look at he has titles to his name.
There's no way we can talk about him. And we'll talk about him starting his career with
Arsenal.
No doubt.
Now it's put down for trouble now. I'm telling you now, if you should have known, and maybe Fulham or Chelsea would have been a better way to start his career.
Well, guys, now, before we go, talking from the coach perspective now, now you're going to be without your former players, the ones you know, the ones you have worked with, like the likes of Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman, and the likes. Now bringing in new players like Chuba and the likes. How do you feel the synergy?
I think the reason why you feel like he knows them is because he has used them.
Yes.
Exactly.
If he has not used them,
how many times I don't use them? Just 2 times.
So if these new ones that are coming, if this new attacking setup, if his new midfield setup is coming, you are trying to use them, then you are going to know them too.
Yes, you will know them.
The momentum around the whole competition is to get a team around, looking at how you can foster get the best out of these ones, then infuse them into whatever you have already, then bring out a team, a solid team, because we've talked about it. Players don't win trophies. Players will not qualify you to the tournament. It's a team that does that. So what else by trying out a lot of players?
I'm telling you,
whole opportunity that you've given the Victor Osimhen,
and everything.
So and I say some of us are tired of seeing Samuel Chukwueze, some of us are tired of seeing Victor Boniface, some of us are tired of seeing the regulars. Moses Simon. Let us try new legs. I'm sure that those ones too they want to wear the jersey. So they will prove the reason why.
Yes, exactly. They won't take it like a friendly to them because they are new
look
sort
at how
of
long
players.
Chuba Akpom has been looking for a Super Eagles.
I'm telling you, 6-5 years ago.
If you get it, you think he will not run?
He won't run.
He will run. No.
So
Jagba.
that's the thing. He would
All right,
also want to show himself.
Thank you so much, AY.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yes, that's all from Official and AY. Chuba Akpom is in the picture. According to AY, he didn't see that coming, but Chuba Akpom is one formidable player that have brought a lot to the table. You can see the record is there. Everything is in favor of him, and now want to see how Chelle is going to integrate this guy into the Super Eagles with the community cup that is coming up. Without Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, now we're going to be seeing new players like Chuba Akpom. Now, don't forget to always like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's hear your honest opinion in the comment section. See you again next time. Thank you.